Hello and welcome everyone. Anybody can hear me? Hello. Anybody can hear me? Okay. Hello and welcome everyone. Today we will discuss advanced business research methods assignment. So my name is Yasir Gulfraz and I will discuss preparation of assignment today, which is our last session for advanced business research. So in our previous 4 lectures, we have covered important topics related to developing research approaches in business uh, and economics context. So today we will review the key points from those lectures and summarize the concepts discussed. This lecture will serve as a comprehensive overview of the material we have covered so far and finally assignment discussion. So let's get started. I will go through these points, but before business research here one by one, I'll go through. In this topic, we will explore the appraisal business research problems. We will explore the process of appraising business research problems. It involves identifying and defining research problems within the business and economics domain. So it is essential to evaluate the significance and relevance of the research problem before proceeding with the research process. So then you will go to the second, developing and justifying research aims and objectives. So once you will identify the research problem, after that we need to develop appropriate research aims and objectives. So this steps involves clearly defining the purpose of the research and outlining the specific goals and targets to be achieved within a defined scope and time frame. It is critical scope and time frame. It is critical to justify the chosen aims and objectives based on their alignment within the research problems. Then you will go through the next 2.2 learning outcomes, which is be able to critically review literature on a business research topic. So the next topic we already covered, which was the critical review of literature in a business research context. So this step involves exploring, selecting, and justifying research approaches based on a in-depth examination of existing literature. It requires analyzing and evaluating different sources, theories, and frameworks related to the research problems. So then 2.2 says analyzing theoretical approaches to a research problems. In this section, we develop into critical analysis of a different theoretical approaches to research problem. We discuss the importance of considering a multiple theoretical perspective and understanding their implications of the research for the research. So by critically examining various theoretical frameworks, researchers can gain insight into the underlying assumptions and concepts that shape their research. Designing business research methodologies if you see here 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. So all that 3 sections in one, we discussed subsequent topic focused on designing business research methodologies. It involved creating a structure and comprehensive critical literature view. We also emphasized the need to critical evaluate relevant research methodologies that align with the research objectives. Finally, we explored the process of designing an appropriate methodology considering the research objectives and the target population. Uh, Develop the when we go through the learning outcome through developing the preparing the research proposal. The last topic we covered was developing and presenting a research proposal. We discussed importance of justifying the selected methodology based on the research objectives while adhering to ethical guidelines. We also explored the components of a research proposal, including the research question, literature review, and methodology. Additionally, we discussed techniques for quantitative and qualitative data collection and analysis. By reviewing these key concepts, we have reinforced our understanding of developing research approaches in business economics and economics context. So remember, these topics are essential for conducting rigorous and meaningful research. They provide a solid foundation for your future research and projects. So now we will discuss our assignment. So we will discuss how to develop a research project proposal in business context. So this proposal aims identify a problem or opportunity within an organization and conduct research to address it. The research project proposal consists of several key sections, including the introduction, literature review, research methodology, statement of ethics, and timelines. So let's discuss one by one. First step is introduction, the business problem. So here it says introduction. So introduction, the business problem. The task is, in this task, you will need to produce a research project proposal in which you introduction. Introduction, the business problem or opportunity with supporting data and trends. In this section, you need to identify a specific problem or opportunity within your organization. Support your claims with relevant data and trends to demonstrate the significance of the issue. In B section, clearly explain the background to the business problem or opportunity and justify the reason for and the value of the research to your employer and the wider academic community. Clearly explain the background and justify the research value. Provide a background explanation of the problem or opportunity and justify the importance of conducting research. Highlight how the research will benefit research, how explain how the research will benefit your employer and the wider academic community. Then next one is outline the research project's aim and objectives. In this section, clearly state the aims and objectives of your research project. What do you aim to achieve through this research? What specific outcomes are you expecting? Then we'll go to section D, which is state the limitations and scope of the proposed research. Acknowledged the limitations and scope of your research, define the boundaries within your research will operate, and clearly any constraints that may impact the research outcomes. Any questions so far? Anyone is there? Okay. So then we will come to the literature review. Step 2 of the assignment is literature review. Critically review. First one is critically review key literature and recent academic publications. So conduct a comprehensive literature review to understand the existing knowledge and research related to your chosen subject area. Identify key definitions, theoretical frameworks, and previous studies conducted in similar business areas. Then section B says develop a conceptual and theoretical framework for the research from the literature review, explaining how and why it support and inform your approach the research process. Based on the literature review, develop a conceptual and theoretical framework that support and inform your research approach. Explain how and why the literature review contribute to your research process. Then you will explain, and third question or third part of the assignment is explain research methodology. So explain and justify your research approach and just strategy. So in this section, you need to describe the research approach and strategy you will employ, justify why this approach is suitable for addressing the research problem or opportunity. Then data collection, uh, discuss the method you will use to collect data, select an appropriate instrument, design it, and justify the chosen method. Include, an outline of a pre-test pilot study in the appendix. So next, when you write about population and sampling, define, it says define. So make sure that you, once you read about command of verbs as well, when it says define, so you should define. If asking about discuss, you need to discussed in detail, or if you're asking about a critical review, so just go to the website and just Google it, or just read thoroughly about command of verbs. What does it mean of discuss, critically review, or define in term of writing assignment? So population and sampling, define the research population and sampling strategy, clarify any access issues, and describe how you plan to address them. So then D, data analysis, and describe how you propose to analyze and report the result and findings of your research. Discuss reliability, validity, and the management of error in your analysis. So in step 4, statement of ethics, for discuss access to respondent issues, permissions, confidentially, etc. So address ethical consideration in your research, discuss access issues, obtaining permissions from the organizations, maintaining confidentially participants' rights of the withdrawal, consent, and data security management. Then you will come to the timeline. Develop develop a plan using Gantt chart from start to completion of the research. You need to create a timeline using a Gantt chart that outlines the different stages of your research project from start to completion. This will help you visualize and manage your research timeline effectively. So that's it for your tasks. And when you will come to the delivery and submissions, when you write assignment, you just as I said, how to discuss and how you can write about. First you need to write an introduction and what you need to write in literature review, research methodology, statement of ethics, and timeline. Research so to completion, you need to submit a research proposal of a approximately 2,500 words, which are excluding relevant appendices with ensure that you include an extending big bibliography of at least 20 academic journal and industry sources at the end of your research proposal. So then you will come to the referencing. Each section must reflect any supporting Harvard-style citations, a comprehensive Harvard-style bibliography, not a reference list. Make sure to use the Harvard referencing style for citation throughout your proposal. Additionally, include a comprehensive Harvard-style bibliography, not just a reference list at the end of your work. After you have written your assignments, take some time to edit and proofread it, check for any errors such as spelling or grammar mistakes, and ensure that your writing is clear and concise. You may also want to get someone else to review your work to provide feedback. So you can email me as well. So for a quick feedback, I can check your assignment as a draft. Make sure to follow the formatting guidelines provided, including font size, line spacing, and margins. Additionally, make sure to cite your sources using the appropriate uh, citation style, uh, and make sure to cite your sources using the appropriate citation size, that is Harvard referencing style, which is more common and more widely used. So, and also update your assignment content table as well. So when you finished, after all, after writing your assignment, double check that you have followed all the requirements and guidelines, then submit your assignment on time. uh, Also remember that when writing an assignment can take time and effort, so it is important to start early and give yourself plenty of time to research, write and edit. Writing an assignment is a process that requires careful planning, research, and editing. So, by following these tips and taking the time to produce a high quality work, you can ensure that your assignment is successful. So, that's it for today. It was only assignment discussion, or I explained you about what is in task one, and it is basically research proposal for all learning outcomes. And I explained you about introduction, what do you need to write in introduction, literature review, research methodology, population and sampling, data analysis, statement of ethics, timeline, and then after how to deliver and submission references. Also, I explained you about command of verbs and evidence to submit it. That's wrap up our lecture on developing a research project proposal in business context. So I hope this information or this explanation will help you in completing your assignment successfully. So good luck, and if you have any question, feel free to ask and drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. That's it for today, and have a good day, everyone. Bye for now. See you later. Bye.